Now today we are going to discuss a question. Just I am taking three functions. Function f is from set of natural numbers to natural numbers. Function g is again n to n, and next function is h, that is from set of natural number to real numbers. Defined as image of the elements under f is equal to 2x, image of all the elements under g, that is equal to 3x plus 4, and image of all the elements x under h equal to, that is sin x, for all x to be the set of natural numbers. Okay, now then we are required to show, that is composition of what? F composition g and h is equal to, that is composition of two functions, that is f and g composition h. This we have to show. So we start from left side. So just it is f composition g, then again composition h. So what is required here? To take any element of the domain of the rightmost function, that is f. So by definition of the composition of functions, it is used as a single function and other function is h, and there is a circle, so it converts as, that is h, then g composition f, then it is what? That is, it is then x. This is the situation. Now after that we get what? It is equal to h, then g, then it is fx. Now putting the value of fx. What is fx? Fx is 2 times of that. So it remains same. It is also same. At the place of fx we are required to write 2x. Now we are going to use function g, and the nature of function g is any elements just become 3 times of it plus 4. So we get this function remains same. We have to use the image of 2x under g. So that's why I write the element itself into 3. So element is 2x and it is 3 by the definition of function, and plus 4. Now we get, that is 6x plus 4. Next function is h, and the nature of function h is, that is if x is element, then image of x becomes sin of x. It means it converts this as a sine. So we write sin of, that is 6x plus 4. This is about the value of left side. At the same time we wish to get the value of f composition h composition g. It means first we get composition of these two functions, then we combine with f, we get the same thing. Now we are required to take, that is any element of domain of this function. So we get, that is taken together, and by definition of this function it converts as, that is fx. Again there is a composition and it works as an element, as x. So we get h, then g, then the element is here fx. It is h, then g, then fx means, that is 2x. Again we get h, then what? G. G means, that is 3 into 2x and plus 4, and it is equal to h, 6x plus 4, and we get sin of 6x plus 4. So from here we get, therefore the composition of two functions f composition g and h is equal to, the composition of two functions f and g composition h remains same. What's about the conclusion? It means composition of three functions is associative. So we are required to prove in general. Next one we use as a theorem. This theorem we take if f is a function from set A to set B, g be a function from set B to set C, and h be a function from set C to D, then that is composition of these two functions, one is h and other is f composition g, is equal to, that is composition of these two functions. Okay, so it is actually associative law. What's about the proof? Very easily we write here, that is very same, that is let rightmost function is f, so x be any element of set A, then write that is f composition g, then composition h, operate here x, then you get h, it converts. By definition of composition function there is a change in here, so we write that is g f and it is x. Again now we are going to use this in f composition g, so we get it is equal to h, then g, then f x. Right side is, that is composition of two functions, one is taken as f and other is g composition h. So their composition, just take x, again rightmost function is f, so x is operated here to get it is a function, so there is a change in here, so it changes as, that is f of x. Now this is used as an element of the domain of g, and we use the composition function, that is definition of composition function, to get h, g operated with f x. Therefore that is composition of f composition g and h is equal to, that is composition of f and g composition h, that is equal, since x is arbitrary element of its domain, therefore f composition g then composition h equal to f composition. Okay, this is associative property. Now your theorem number 2 is, that is based on 1, 1 and 2. Again we are going to take two functions. If f is a function from A to B and g is a function from B to C. How many functions? Two functions. What type of functions? Are 1, 1 functions. Then there are two types of composition, and if we say that is codomain, its domain, then we are talking about what? F composition g, and similarly setting we may prove g composition f, but at a time only one proof is required. So then f composition g is a function taking domain of f, codomain of g, that is C, is also 1, 1 function, or simply we can say composition of two 1, 1 function is also a 1, 1 function. So this is proof f is 1, 1 and g is also 1, 1. So we write f composition g is a function from A to C. we are required to prove what? We have to show f composition G is 1 1. Like when we are required to prove that is f as 1 1, then we take that is f of x1 equal to f of x2, and we prove x1 is equal to x2, then we say it is 1 1. So in our case function is and the domain is f, so let x1 and x2 are two elements of what? Set A. Since rightmost function is f, then that is f composition G for x1 is equal to f composition G for x2. We take images of two different elements of the domain of f, that is x1, x2 are equal. Then we are required to show it is possible only when the elements are equal. So it implies by definition that is f x1 is equal to then f x2. Now G is what type of function? Since G is 1 1, it implies G, that is x1 equal to G, x2 implies x1 equal to x2. So this is G function. G function. What's operated here? At the place of x1, here we have fx1, here we have fx2. Since G is 1 1, so it implies that is fx1 is equal to fx2. Again f is 1 1. Since f is 1 1, so it implies x1 equal to x2. Since when images are two elements under this function f composition G are equal, then we get they are also equal. Therefore what? F composition G is 1 1 function. Next one, again taking other theorem, if f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c are what? On two functions, then we are required to prove f composition G is also onto. So this is the function, and we are required to show here that is onto function. Onto means just set the function. This is set A, okay, this is set A, this is set B, and this is set C. Okay, now there is a function f which associates A to B. So if you take x and function is f, then we get what? This is fx. Again there is a function which associates this element to this element, and the function is that is what? G. So it is y equal to, and it is equal to, that is either we take z equal to g y, and it is also equal to, that is at the place of g what we write, what we put fx. Okay, so this is the situation. So what's what we have to show this function whole composition is onto. We take any element of C, and when we show there exists a pre-image of that element in A, then we say what? It is onto function. So let Z be any element of what? C. Now Z is element of C and G is onto function. Therefore there exists y in B such that image of y under G equal to Z. Also, now there exists preimage of Z in Y. Also, Y is element of B and F is onto function. Y is element of B and F is onto function. So there exists preimage of Y in A. Therefore, there exists X in A such that the preimage of Y is X, or we can say image of X is Y. So here we get, that is Z, its preimage, that is Y under G, and Y its preimage under F, it is equal to X. Now, so we may use Y equal to Fx, so it implies that is G as it is, putting Fx at the place of Y, we get Fx is equal to Z. Now, by the definition of composition function, it may retain as F composition G X is equal to Z. Therefore, for all Z to be the element of C, there exists its preimage X in F composition G. Therefore, F composition G is onto function, but converse need not be true. This is for 1 and onto. Okay. Now, if we take three real functions, for example, next theorem is if. Okay.